Okay, we're going to call this one the Revenge of the Vaughan. I have its competitor, a glued up axe, Jersey. There's no name on this one, but we got to try that. It's never been in red pine. We've got the ugly wedgeling, which is now called Rosie. That's never done red pine. We have the Vaughan that's out here to get even. Gorgeous, beautiful East Coast Lumberjack. 28-inch New Zealand pattern with the help of my, I always talk about my mentor. Okay,
That's that squirrel. I didn't finish the thought. I always talk about my mentor. I'm going to start talking about my coach, Mr. Cumberland, my coach. He's your coach too. Just watch his videos. He's coaching for free.
okay, now this is the Collins. Remember we did the funny stuff with the Collins? This Collins and the ugly wedgeling outperform every axe I have. So we're going to do those. See if I can find a place to prop them up here before I get started. Now, I measured this out using this stick method. We're going way out. You can see where Rod's out there. There's Rod Byam. He's out there by his trailer, and you'll see there's a little orange jug out there. I don't know if you can see it. See that little, that's my bar oil jug and a stick. And then there's a camera out there, right? It's about, the way I marked it off, it was about 45 feet. And then we'll just focus here where I'm going to cut that notch. I'm going to use two methods today just because you hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, the wind. So I've got to try to get it to go into the wind. This thing wants to lean back a little bit. I don't have ropes to tie it off to anything, so I can pull it down. So we're going to try to wedge it over. That means I'm going to cut the notch with the axes, and then we'll use Old Reliable there. Just a little Farm Boss 290. Man, it's been a great saw. I've had it for, 2013 is when I got it. It's 12 years. Nice little saw. I know they get badmouthed, but I don't know why people badmouth stuff. Usually it's the operator, not the machine. All right, let's get ready to go. I'm going to start off with the ugly wedgeling, or Rosie as we're going to call it. It had the recessed sides in it, very thin blade, sharp angle on the bit, and then the recessed top and bottom sort of side doubles. And I gotta see, where do I want the wedge or the notch? Kind of want the notch between these knots. I could chop out this knot. I might do. This can do it. I got anything back here to worry about? Not really. So if I put my notch here, let's go a little bit lower. Right there. See if I can get this going toward the jug. We're going to go right through that little knot. Now the trick with this is, remember I have trouble with the red pine. I'm going to have to carve out little wedges. And I've got to make sure I've got a good 45 or shallower to get into this. If I go too steep, you've seen it bounce back, and it also flips the axe. What I want to avoid is have it hitting like this and then flicking the axe back out like that, which we know this wood does. Gonna have to get a little steeper cut than that. It bounces. Get that knot out of there. Work our way down there. ahead and switch out. That one's biting nice. That'll take that knot out. Yeah, let's switch out. Oh, let's try this jersey. This is the doweled up handle. I don't have much interference up here. This is good. That was just holding it together. This cracked down here twice in the winter. Has not been a problem since. Got these sticks here to watch out for. See, everything here, you really have to work for it. Almost got that knot out. So let's do this now. I said I like to swing the double bits. Still winded for clearing all that brush out. This is the Collins. Works just as well either side because we put side bevels on both. This one has a bust. This one had the bust taken off. It will not matter when you put side bevels on. They recover what's lost here. So they're about the same. Oh yeah, it's like throwing a frisbee. There's a glance. Working down on it. All right, got a good start. Now we're going to do the rest as an act of revenge. Go get him, Vaughan. Let's do it. Revenge of the Vaughan. first bite of wood. Just keep cleaning it up. I'm off. Not too bad. Maybe if I turn it a little bit. Get this overhang out of the way. Keep that out of my escape route. My routes are that way and that way. Already checked and cleared. No, I'm going to let fall that way. And the rest, I'm going to clean that up a little bit better. Vaughan didn't get too much of a workout, did she? But nice, clean job. And I think for felling, I like that 28-inch handle. Get a little bit more control. maybe. This wood holds really well. I think I can afford, I'm halfway, but I can afford to change that direction. I want it to go that way. I need just this middle part out to straighten that up. I know who would do a better job at this. Come here, Vaughan. Let's give me a flat place. Need a flat place, Mr. Vaughan. Just carve. Okay, cleanup tool. Now it's going to be rain. Making me more and more nervous. That rain. Right, not too far. Still got to get a wedge in there. All right, let's do that part. Okay, I moved the jug out of the way. I was aiming for that camera stand. Maybe if I raise this up you can see it. That is dead on. See if I can go up high enough you can see it. Of course I can look at it. That was right in line, but it was a lot shorter than what I guessed it.